I'm here to give you a video about why I moved to China. People don't know why I moved to China. So many people don't know why I moved to China. When I first moved to China, so many people thought I was crazy. Now that I'm back in America, a lot of people still think I was crazy, especially to live in China 5 years. But I'm here to give you the tea, the scoop onto why I moved to China in the first place. So let me give you a bit of a background on myself. I ended up going to UVA, University of Virginia. University of Virginia was amazing in regards to what I learned, and the professors are amazing, and the campus is amazing. Everything else sucked. Had a terrible time at college. Terrible time. I didn't make any friends like I thought I would. I wasn't really a part of any organizations. So many things that I wanted to be a part of, I got denied from, whether it was a singing group, whether it was to be part of the marketing side of my business school, I got denied from, even though I got into the business school, which was cool, and that actually helped me go to China, which I will discuss later. But so many things for college didn't work out for me, and I was just so lonely. I was so depressed. I remember reading my diary from after I graduated, like a week after I graduated, and I saying in the diary, I'm so sad that this was my college experience. I'm so sad that I had to go through all of this stuff. I thought when I'd go to college, I'd meet my lifelong friends and I'd have people to talk to forever and I'd just be cool and everything would be great for me. That was the exact opposite. I graduated college basically lonely, not many friends, and not feeling how I wanted to feel. And really, I was just insecure about everything. Being at UVA is when I really realized that I was black. And I mean that because at UVA, no one tells you that they're discriminating against you because you're black, but you just feel it. I would be in situations such as I go to a frat party and they'd be like, oh, you can't come in because your skirt is too long. The next week I come in with a short skirt and they're like, oh, you can't come in because you have glasses on. So the next week I come in with the short skirt and my glasses on. And then this kept happening. And then I would look around to see who else is outside, who else is denied. It's all people who look like me, black people or foreign people, basically non-whites, just to give you a bit of a representation of socially how UVA was. And also me coming from the countryside of Virginia, I wasn't nuanced to the bougie black people who are coming from DC, what they liked, what they wore. UVA is an expensive school. When I went there, the median, not the average, the median household income was $250,000. So a lot of these kids come from money. I just wasn't used to that. I wasn't used to labels and brands. I was just trying to be myself, and I do admit I'm sure I was shy and I was a different person because I was so insecure. I wanted friends so bad that I felt like all the friends that I wanted were just always outside of my grasp. I felt like I didn't offer anything of value. I didn't feel like anyone cared about me, and I was just sad. So I graduated UVA very, very, very sad. And on top of that, summer after my third year, I had done an internship with Capital One. And a month before that, I had gone to China for a month. And I loved China. I went on a group with 20 or 30 people. And what was crazy, because when I tell you about friends and stuff like that, you go on that sort of trip, you go there to bond, you're across the world with 30 people. And you guys are really the only ones that you can talk to. But I didn't really make any friends on the whole trip, and I felt extremely lonely again. And I was like, man, it's maybe because I'm lame. I'm just whack. No one likes me. I can't make friends. I was just depressed. So after that, I went to Capital One, and I did an internship there. I didn't like my manager. He didn't really like me either. So I didn't get a full-time offer with Capital One. So after that, I felt like a loser. I felt like, wow, well, I have no friends in college really, and I couldn't even get a job. So I'm applying to different jobs, and because of my experience at Capital One, I'm so petrified that once I get my first job that I'm gonna get fired. I just knew that I'm not gonna do a good job. I'm gonna get fired, and it's gonna be so embarrassing for me and so shameful for me. And that's really why I went to China. I went to China because I was scared. I was scared to death of what my family would think of me, what other people were thinking of me, and that I would be a loser because I would get a job and then I'd get fired because of just me, who I was as a person. So at that time, I was just insecure, I was scared, and really my only option that I saw for myself was going to China. So that's why I did go to China, and that's where I started my self-discovery journey, and I started to just find who I was as a person and transform more to who I am now. Like, the old me would have never came on camera with no makeup on and feeling comfortable to talk. My shyness and insecurities would sometimes leave me paralyzed. I wouldn't know what to say. I wouldn't know what to do. So sometimes I'd just be silent. But in my head, I'd just be like, oh, just say something, just do something. But I just didn't muster up the courage to actually do or say anything that I wanted to do. And that was the Sadia who walked into China. Thanks for listening. I'm going to be putting up daily videos, and this installment is just why I went to China. Just to do a quick recap on the video, I went to China because I was scared. I went to China because I was insecure. I wasn't happy with myself. I'd had a terrible time in college, and I was just afraid that after my time with Capital One that I was just going to completely fail my new job. And I didn't really have many friends anyways who were like in Virginia, so I just thought that it was the only option, not even the best, but the only option. And I saw China as a place where I could start anew and just become a new person and just become me. And that's what I did. So anyways, thanks for listening. I'll post a video tomorrow. Talk soon.